what you are advocating for is voter suppression, which is against our democracy because everyone should get a voice and we shouldn't be suppressing votes because we don't like how they're voting. Saying that people can't mail in votes is suppressing voters who are in college because they're not in their home state, so they can't vote in person. It suppresses the elderly who cannot leave their house because they are often homebound status, meaning it is extremely difficult for them to leave the house on their own, or it is impossible to leave the house without the help of others. This is also voting suppression for those with disabilities who, again, are homebound because it is extremely difficult to get to polling locations on their own. Some people have medical conditions that don't allow them to stand in line at a poll to wait to vote. You have said you're concerned with fraud. So I went and looked at how much fraud is happening in the United States, and I'm going to share that with you. The percentage of fraudulent votes in Arizona over the last 25 years of election is less than 1%. Here is an article about debunking voter fraud myths from Brennan Center for Justice, which is a law school. Here's an NPR article stating that it is very rare to find fraud in U.S. elections. In that article, it says research has been consistent over time that voter fraud is infinitesimally rare and almost never occurs on the scale that would affect an election outcome. So it seems like to me that this is just voter suppression of people who aren't going to vote for Republicans is what you're advocating for. And that's voter suppression, and that's illegal.